Welcome to our Kanban University Distinguished Fellow Program. I'm Todd Little, Chairman of Kanban University, and today I have the privilege of introducing Henning Wolf. Henning, congratulations on being named a Distinguished Kanban University Fellow.
Thank you.
And I'd love to hear a little bit. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I studied computer science. I'm from Hamburg, Germany, and I think at the end of my studies, so 1989 or 1999, I was introduced to extreme programming. So that was my first agile method. And together with some colleagues, I founded it-agile, consultancy based in Hamburg, or headquarter in Hamburg. We are working with all agile methods and lean approaches that we can find, including Kanban.
Excellent, excellent. How were you introduced to Kanban originally?
Oh, that's a funny story, actually. Because when we founded it-agile, we knew about extreme programming and Scrum, and we wanted to be the experts in the field of agile methods. So we wanted to get to know as many agile methods as possible. So we were introduced to Jeff DeLuca and feature-driven development. And Jeff told us that this guy, David Anderson, was his best project manager, the best project manager he ever saw in his life. As part of FDD, feature-driven development, there is something called modeling in color, or color modeling. And that's a design technique they use, and they use sticky notes in different colors. So that's an original set from 2006 that we made after the workshop with Jeff DeLuca. And so they use sticky notes on a whiteboard. And then we talked to one of our customers, and he said he met at a conference, I don't know where, he met David Anderson, and he used those sticky notes totally different. And it's not called color modeling anymore. It seems to be Kanban now. So we said, we thought, that's interesting. So let's meet this guy. So we asked David to come to Hamburg and tell us more about this, we thought, design method, Kanban. And then he introduced us to Kanban. And we were quite shocked that it's not about design and modeling at all. But we still thought it's quite useful.
Oh, that's great. Great story. So you've been around for a long time, been doing this for a while. In your experience, how has Kanban and the Kanban community evolved over the past 10 years, given that this is the 10th anniversary of Kanban University?
Yeah. I think there are more really advanced usages of Kanban. But still, the majority of organizations only use it to visualize stuff and are very they seem not to really use the evolutionary change that is included in the Kanban method. So it's just a one-time fix for some problems, and then they are stuck with it. And I really hope that the Kanban maturity model will help more of them to get unstuck.
Okay, great. You've been key in developing the German market through your roles in it-agile, and we're also one of the first translators of David Anderson's Kanban Blue Book, which brought Kanban to the German-speaking world. What changes have you seen in the German market over the past 10 years?
Yeah, I think we were happy to be organizers of the Lean Kanban Central Europe. And I think at some time it was the biggest Kanban conference in the world. So last year changed a lot in doing conferences for all of us. And I think there's still more usage of Kanban, and I'm not really sure whether it's so different from the international community. I think there are a lot of people using it in Germany, and it's a nice community, not unlike the Agile community in general, with people really willing to share their experience with others. And that's really nice to have that at place.
Okay, excellent, great. How are you using Kanban now? What's the anything particular?
Yeah, you know, this interview was a ticket on my personal Kanban board. To be honest, I think with customers we really set up Kanban systems, I think it's not that unusual. For our company, we have some Kanban boards, but I'm not sure whether we have enough flow to really say it's a Kanban system. It's more or less the same thing that I criticized about a lot of customers, that going Kanban the whole way is maybe not so easy. So sometimes we don't need more than just this. Yeah. Okay,
great. And what do you value most about the Kanban University community?
I really think it's a cool community because people are willing to share their experience, and there are many people that really are interested in diving deep into a lot of problems. So I don't have to. And then that's great, not only for me personally, but for a lot of people that maybe don't have the time to do all this digging themselves.
Yeah, that's great. I think there's an element of good sharing and people taking ownership and taking things on, which is excellent. Well, thank you very much, and congratulations again on being named a Kanban University Distinguished Fellow.
Thank you, Todd, and thank you for having me.